Hey, yo everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video, and today we are going to be doing some questions and answers, where you guys have the opportunity to ask me questions, and I try the best I can to give you guys good answers. Now remember, there's no such thing as a stupid question. You guys can ask me anything, except for who the greatest wrestler of all time is. Clearly that is The Rock, the greatest, the great one, the people's champion. Hulk Hogan, go suck his dick, because The Rock is that cool. With that said, you can ask a question by commenting on my page, sending me a personal message, or commenting on a video. So let me just get one little disclaimer that I need to throw out there. Is not everyone's question is actually going to be in this question and answers, because for some reason I have not been able to cut, copy, paste all the questions I usually cut, copy, paste. I've been a little disorganized lately. School has been intense. Actually, after this video, I'm going to go run, and then I have a whole day of schoolwork to do. So let's see how my girlfriend likes that. She will not be happy, because today is Columbus Day. So, oh, I already did that. So, yes, she probably thinks we're going to be hanging all day. But, anyways, with that said, let me just get this down. So like I said, if your question isn't on here, just re-ask it and I'll do it. And I'm going to try to make this a little quick, although I don't think it will be quick. First question. I have two questions. Which is better, Angel the TV show or Angel After the Fall? Angel the TV show. The comic is fantastic, but the TV show is the best. What is your favorite season and episode of Angel? It's hard to tell. My favorite seasons is... I like 2, 3, and 4 the most. All the seasons are fantastic. 2, 3, and 4 flow the best. If I had to pick, if you put a gun to my head, I would have to say 4, just because you didn't know what was happening. It was a roller coaster ride. It was so well done. My favorite episode, I don't know. If I had to pick, probably the episodes where Faith came in, 5 by 5, and the one where Angel tries to save her. That's a really good and touching episode. I really like that. But I have a lot of favorite episodes. See, I'm probably going to just ramble on about questions. Next, when I said where to find a modern age Batman figure, I meant which is the best one that represents the current Bat suit, or the modern age suit, as stated in your History of the DC Universe and Batman Beyond variant video. And I don't mind how rare or how much it costs. Okay, well, let me just take this up. Like always, I say that the DC superheroes, Batman, Robin, Toys R Us 2-pack, this one, is my favorite Batman figure. It's probably a great representation of Batman in the modern age with the modern bat suit. You can also get the DC Superhero Series 1 Batman, same thing, different colors though, blue rather than black, and there's no cape. The plastic is a little less quality too. There's also the DC Superhero Series 3 sculpt, which I don't have. Justice Batman is a good one to get, along with Hushback Man, although it doesn't look 100% like Jim Lee's art. Let me just see, is there any other ones I have right here? I mean, the Gotham City 5-pack Batman is pretty close, with the exception of the belt and the bat symbol, but those are probably your choices. I would also recommend Batman Son Batman. I don't have that, I want to pick it up, but that looks like a good figure too. Moving on, I hope that answered your question. I'm a big Joker fan. Besides Killing Joke and Death in the Family, what do you recommend as great Joker stories? Let's see. There's tons of them. That's like asking me, like, wow. Let me just think. Hush, he was pretty good in. No Man's Land, he was pretty good in. Nightfall, he was pretty good in. The Man Who Laughs, he was pretty good in. R.I.P. he was really good in. So, I mean, there's tons of Joker stories. Really, to narrow it down would be impossible. So, I'm going to call that an impossible question. Do you think Batman is overrated these days? I like the days when he wasn't the I-can-do-anything Batman. He used to get his ass kicked here and there, and the stories were more interesting. I disagree. If anything, Batman is not overrated. I think Batman is exactly as popular as he is, and I think he's just as good as he is. You gotta understand, I think Batman gets his ass handed to him every once in a while. I mean, he's in the Omega Sanction. He got killed by Darkseid, supposedly. But, No, I don't think so. I think Batman loses a lot. I mean, look at Batman Hush. The whole comic was him losing, and really just trailing behind everyone. Tons of comics are like that. So I don't think he's overrated at all. The great thing about Batman is with, let's just take Wolverine for example. Wolverine is a great character, but I hate Wolverine fans because Wolverine fans pump Wolverine to be the greatest thing of all time. And they make him, they just think everything Wolverine is great. Where Batman, Batman fans know Batman's great, but we don't say anything about it. We just go with the flow. And we know there's bad Batman stuff. We know there's good Batman stuff. We just don't say anything about it. We're too good for that. But, yeah. Anyways, moving on. How do you protect your really fat comic books, like Long Halloween Cataclysm, or books like that size? Larger books, I get the magazine covers. There's three sizes. There's the really small size, which I can't use for anything, and I bought a lot of them for some reason. The normal comic book size, which I use for my regular trades. There's one that they have for magazines. I use that for my paperbacks, my larger paperbacks. I just have to fold over and tape it a little differently, but it works, and it works well. When it comes down to your comics, you can't complain. What's the difference between JLA and JSA, and which one do you like more? JLA is the Justice League of America. JSA is the Justice Society of America. The Justice League is the prominent superhero team in the DC Universe, where the Justice Society was originally a Golden Age version of the Justice League, but now in the modern age is a team of older superheroes training the younger superhero team. The Justice Society consists of, like, the First Flash, Jay Garrick, let's see, Alan Scott, the original Green Lantern, Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher, Captain Marvel, Hawkman. I mean, just throwing some names out there. Where Justice League is obviously Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Flash, Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, and that such. Which one do I like better? Justice League. I like the Society, but Justice League, I mean, it's the Justice League. How can I not? I just found out that Adventures Comics is being brought back, and the first issues star Superboy. Does this mean they're reviving him? Superboy has been revived for a long time, since the Legion of Three Worlds, I think, story arc, so he has been back, along with Bart Allen, I believe. I just started the Green Lantern comics. What's your favorite Green Lantern story, and what story did you start with? I don't know if I have a favorite Green Lantern story. Probably Sinestro Corps 4, although I like Emerald Dawn. I also like Hal Jordan Wanted for some reason. But those are the ones I enjoyed the most. I would start with Emerald Dawn or Secret Origins. I mean, those are the starts of Green Lantern, so those are the best things to start off with. By the way, what's your favorite Batman story? I can't tell you this. The countdown's not over. Hey Andrew, I just bought off eBay 9 Birds of Prey trade paperback for $83. I think that's a good deal. I don't know if I have read. I don't know if you have read any of them, but I figure you are the go-to guy to ask this. Actually, I'm going to start reading Birds of Prey once I'm done with Nightwing and Robin, because I heard the series is really good. $83 for 9 trade paperbacks, that's not bad. If you think $14 for each trade paperback, I mean, you're paying $100 for around 5 trades, so you're getting a pretty good deal there. So, yeah, good deal. Moving on. Have you read Blackest Night? Here and there. If you are going to do a review, if you have been, are you going to do a review on it? Yes, I will review on it, but only when it comes into trade. I've been reading it here and there, but only when it comes into trade. Let's see. There's more, but it's not really a question. Andrew, I'm into the new Teen Titans. Now, can you tell me which ones to get? I'm sorry, sometimes typing is messed up. Andrew, I'm into the new Teen Titans now. Can you tell me which ones to get of the ones that you reviewed? All of them. The new Teen Titans are fantastic stuff. I would start off with the Archive series. After that, go into Terra Incognito, Judas Contract, Terra Trigon, and then finally, Who is Wonder Girl? Fantastic stuff. Read it all. It is money well spent. You might look at your comics and say, geez, I spent this money for nothing. I mean, they're fucking comics. But when you buy the new Teen Titans stuff, it is worth it. Hey Andrew, can you take a tour of your comic store? I don't know. I don't think so. My comic guy, I don't know if he would like that. So probably not. What's your favorite holiday? What's your favorite holiday? Thanksgiving, because you don't have to buy presents like Christmas. It's a very laid-back holiday. It's just rest and relaxation. And I like the feeling of fall. Fall and spring are my favorite holidays, but not holidays, seasons. So Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. Christmas used to be my favorite holiday, but that's before you had to buy stuff for people. You can only be young forever. Is Oliver Queen the current Green Arrow? Yes. If Oliver Queen is the current Green Arrow, then what is Connor Hawke? Connor Hawke is just Connor Hawke. I don't think he has a specific title after he stepped down from the role of Green Arrow. What do you think is the worst Batman story? My own personal opinion, the one that I disliked the most was probably City of Crime. The one I think is the worst, I don't know, probably regular Hush Returns. The Hush Returns, there was nothing good about it. At least people like City of Crime. I just personally dislike it. Moving on. Have you watched Firefly or Serenity? And aren't they created by Joss Whedon? Watch Firefly and Serenity. No, I plan on watching them, but I'm going to pick up Dollhouse Season 1 first. But I want to pick up Firefly and Serenity. Joss Whedon, you can't go wrong with him. So, what are your hopes for Buffy Season 8 and for Season 9? I kind of wish they would keep going, but I actually want it to come to an end, give it some kind of resolve, because at first I'm like, yes, Buffy comics, keep it going, keep Buffy alive, but really they haven't been doing that good lately. I want to see some kind of resolve. That's about the big thing. I would like to see Spike and Angel kind of bump over onto the comics too. But yeah, just some kind of resolve. Hey, is 10 Nights of the Beast worth getting? Shall I get the 10 Nights of the Beast or Shaman first? Get Shaman first. It's a fantastic story. 10 Nights of the Beast is okay, but it's nowhere the level of Shaman. Is it worth getting? I mean, it's $10. It's not that bad. If you see in a comic store, if you want to pick it up, you're not going to lose much. But I wouldn't go out of my way online for it. Only if it's in the comic store, really. Andrew, have you read Batman, Hellboy, Starman? And can you do a review of the book? I have not read it, so I can't review it. I do think Bruce Wayne Batman will return in Blackest Night storyline. And if not, which other story? No, Blackest Night is done by Jeff Johns, and if anything about Bruce Wayne returning, it's going to be done by Grant Morrison in the Batman comics. So no, I don't believe so. One more thing, which is better, Heart of Ice or Snow? Heart of Ice being the cartoon Batman animated series episode about the origins of Mr. Freeze, where Snow is the comic origin. Actually, surprisingly, I like Heart of Ice better. That was a fantastic episode, and I think it was a good origin for Mr. Freeze. How does Batman find out that Selina Kyle is Catwoman in the comic book? I don't know, probably he's the world's greatest detective. I know in the original comics, the Golden Age, he captures her and just sends her to the police station, but in modern continuity, he probably just finds out. Maybe it happens to Catwoman stories, I don't know. I'm going to have to read those, but I mean, it's Batman. He probably just finds it out. What do you think of Darkseid in the hold on one sec. What do you think of Darkseid in the upcoming DC Universe Classic Wave 12? He looks exactly like the DC superhero Darkseid, so it doesn't really much matter to me. I already have that Darkseid. I really don't care. He looks like he has a few extra accessories. That's nice, but really, yeah. What's your opinion of the arts in the 80s and 90s versus now? And about Batman's eyes. I guess Batman's eyes being white. I shortened the question because I was in a rush. I honestly, to be honest, I've liked the 80s and 90s art a lot. I really did. Like art that was in, let's just look. Art that was in Nightfall and Death in the Family and the new Teen Titans stuff and the Man of Steel series and obviously Wonder Woman, Gods Immortal. Same, George Perez, same as new Teen Titans, but I really liked it. It was very classy art. It was realistic art. I think it would be fantastic art now. I think the reason why it's not liked now is honestly the inking of the coloring and the pages. I don't know. That may sound weird, but I think that means a lot to a comic book reader. As for the comic art now is good. It's actually really good. It's fantastic, but there's only a few artists that I think are very good out there. Some artists tend to be a little radical with their designs, so I don't like them that much. I'm kind of getting really confusing right now, am I? I like the 80s and 90s art. I really did. That's great art. Like the stuff that was done during the mid 90s with Batman, when Chuck Dixon was writing, like in the Robin stuff. Like Robin flying solo had good art in it. As did Robin Hero Reborn. I love the stuff that was done with Death in the City, not Death in the City, well that had good art too, but Nightfall and Death in the Family and well I didn't like Blind Justice, but stuff like that, you know, the art was good. I like the art. As for Batman's eyes, I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Why are they white? He has a lens over his stuff, so I don't know what the question exactly is. Please define it better. I probably screwed it up because I copied and pasted it wrong. What exactly is the difference between paperbacks and hardcovers? Hardcovers have a cardboard hardcover to it rather than a paper hardcover. In addition to that, it tends to have more content, but also tends to be more expensive. It just has a little extra content, stuff by the writers or editors or whatever. We're getting to the end. Have you read Gotham? Have you read and reviewed Gotham After Midnight Volume 1? If not, wait. I've read the gum. Let me try this again. Have you read and reviewed Gotham After Midnight Volume 1? No. I've not read anything by Steve Neal. Okay. I have not read it or reviewed, and I don't think I'm going to. Have you done a weapons video? If you have, let me know and I'll look it up on the site. I think that you said that you were a martial artist before, but I may be mistaken. If so, then disregard this message. Personally, I think everyone has a little bit of Batman in them. I have not done many weapon reviews. I mean, I did my Master Sword review. I have over 19 swords. I don't know if I'll do any reviews. I want to, but I'm very busy. And I don't know how I'm going to go about them. But, and I am a martial artist. Karate is my life. I'm a 4th degree black belt in Kempo Karate. So, I don't know. Maybe sometime. Last question. Do you ever reread your comics? Yes, all the time. My favorite stories I tend to reread. Sometimes I just open up the story and look at it, but I do reread comics. I've been reading comics with my girlfriend lately. She kind of does it just to say that she does something of mine, and I do stuff for her and stuff like that. Compromise. You have to have that in a relationship. But we, together, she and I have reread Hush, Killing Joke, Year One. I just reread and she just read for the first time. Whatever Happened to the Cape Crusader. Beautiful story. Beautiful story. But on my own, I do reread comics all the time. I love to, because they're great stories. There's very few that I don't reread, the ones I don't like. So, did I miss any of them? Because I think there was more. Give me a sec. No. Unless well, whatever. Okay, anyways. Sorry about that. So yeah. There's your questions answered. If I did not get your question, if it was not on here, please re-ask it. Ask on this video, and please, people, you ask a question once. I have several people that ask me questions like 5 or 6 times. Please do not do that. It's really quite annoying. So yeah. And if you have a question towards Mrs. Cutter and I individually, well, together, then you can ask that and it'll be done in our next question and answer session with her. And that's for stuff other than comic stuff. But with that said, I'm going to end this review here. This is, well, it's not really a review. I'm going to end this question and answer session here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.